Good morning. Now, I did not get much sleep. Right now, I'm thinking like, what if this is the workout that gives me abs? What if this is the workout that connects me with a billionaire? What if this is the workout that puts me in the situation to be a personal trainer? I'm just sitting in a what if mindset right now. And I could easily go back to bed. Right now is where you find yourself. This is me figuring out who I am in the small, mundane, simple disciplines. Why did I wake up? How did I wake up? You know? I'm just like, I heard that alarm go off immediately. If I took a little 3-hour nap, that was a great 3-hour nap, and that's probably all I needed. 5:39. Who am I? I'm no one. But then again, I'm someone at the same time. So we're gonna get ready. We're gonna get to it. And this is how we find ourselves. Bye. Now, do you see what we see? We see nobody up. We see everybody sleeping. And dark. While you take a day off, just know I'm not gonna be taking no day off. Now I understand rest is needed, but if I have a day off and I don't have to get ready and go to work and put them hoops in, I mean, I do that anyways, and I'm gonna still show up. This is me. And look at this. You see me?
Going down.
What do you mean you burn the exact same amount of calories as digesting as running a 5K? No one decided to tell me this? I've been posting about it for 4 months straight. I've been running a 5K for every single day for the last 4 months. No one? No one? I thought we were friends. Bruh, the stairs. 21 hours of sleep in the last 3 days. I'm planning on sleeping 5. We'll see how that goes. Am I talking to myself? Yeah. Do I know where I'm going? No.
You're just chanting, so I don't feel like it's my spot to talk.
10 floors isn't even that bad. It reminded me of Yoakum. Like, every time I climbed up those steps, I should be saving my energy. I was too old to be doing that. I love you.
I love you too.
Good morning. 5:44. My skin has been a lot more cleared up, and I think it's because of my product that I get paid to use. Over 700 scientists working to perfect it. All plant-based, all natural. The proof is in the pudding. Stop. Oh wait, why should I stop? Why should I stop? Why should I stop in any area of my life? Health, financially, mentally, romantically. Why should I stop working towards a relationship that I want to have? 7 minutes ago, as soon as I wake up, I was like, I don't want to get up. Like, you know, it crosses my mind too, guys, but I am not gonna let that one decision define me and make my day. I'm not gonna go back to bed and wish that I would have done better. And right now, a quote that came across me before this conference on the car ride over was by James Clear. And this was the first book I have ever read back in 2021. I was depressed. I was 16. I was looking for something more in my life. And this my opportunity that I have now has not come across me, but I focused on self-help. I focused on working on myself, and this is whenever my habits were formed, and it was Atomic Habits that helped me with this process. I was even vaping. I was I think 5 months into vaping. Juul was huge, and I became a product of my environment. And after reading that book, during reading that book, I cold turkey everything. I started working out consistently, and now look at me. 5 years ago, I didn't start seeing progress until 4 months ago. Whenever they say that you can have more progress in 2 months than you can ever have in 4, 5, 8 years, trust me. And whenever I say that you just need to be consistent, you need to have dedication, and you need to have the end goal in mind, this is what I'm telling you. You're not gonna see it. Whenever people don't see that result, they're not gonna see it, and they're not gonna get it. But whenever I see that in fitness, whenever I see that with reading, whenever I look at my bookshelf and I'm like, I can tell you each part of my life that book was read and how it changed my life in such a dramatic, inspiring way. And I can tell you one quote that has stuck with me each and every day that I probably still repeat, and I repeat on it daily, but by James Clear. If you skip a habit once, it's a mistake. But if you skip a habit twice, that makes another habit. And you will not catch me skipping no habit twice. Like brushing my teeth twice, come on. It's a second nature, it's subconsciously, and that's when on the level that I am at right now. I'm trying to tap into that subconscious mind. The power of the subconscious mind by Napoleon Hill. Read that in senior year, and every time I think of that book, I remember someone group of people asking me about that book, and I was fanatical about it. I was I think I was on 4 hours of sleep. I'd just gotten off from the coffee shop from 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. going into school to go to a class that was revolving around why I could be out of class. Senior year, I was in soccer. I had chapped lips. I remember having chapped lips. That's what I remember most. And people are like, what's up with this book? And I just remember the look on their faces whenever I try to explain it to them. You won't get it until you do it, you put in the work, you reap the benefits, you won't get it. And I'm not going to force you to see that. That's one thing I've learned in high school, especially whenever I was reading these books, trying to rewire my brain through 11th grade. Well, 10th grade's when it started, COVID. But if honestly, you have to love the things that you wish didn't happen to you. And I say this with my full heart, because I went through everything in this life to bring me down. I went through foster care. Don't look like it, do I? No, because I don't let that define me. I went through foster care for the beginning stages of my life. My dad left me whenever I was 3. I haven't seen him since in 20 years. And I found out my last name is fake. My last name isn't even real. I thought he was this man. I thought his name was Marco Trevero for 17 years straight, until my mom finally found him. I was growing up with a single mom, and then letting her boyfriends decide her future. And that's I grew up with people I did not want to be around, and I did not want to be like. And the one leading factor in my life that changed my life was this up here. The 6 inches of real estate that is the most important, and it's having that grit, having the determination, and I will not let my environment define me. That's what I woke up on today, and I am proud to wake up on that. I am proud, and it is 5:51, and guess what? My watch said you did it. You need to have these factors in your life that tell you did it. And if you don't see that, and if you don't realize those validations, you don't need that validation. Starve your ego. You don't need to be seen by the world. What are you looking for in life? What is your why? What will this life be like? You can't make someone want it, and you can't make them the miracle. They have to want it for themselves. And this is me wanting for it for myself. And I didn't see my potential. I didn't see my potential whenever I was in starvation. I was starved until I was 9 years old. I didn't see electricity, water. I wasn't raised in a healthy environment. But I made it work. I did. I didn't let my anything let me down. I put in the work. I just developed the habit of loving school. School, I see that I could have let. I had so many reasons to be bad. I had so many reasons, and everyone would have never blamed me. But I did not let that define me. And I was still mom. I refuse. I can't wait to tell this story. I can't wait to tell this story. Like right now, I know I'm going to be telling the story. Ever since a child, I knew. And I have full-fledged faith now that I will be telling this story. And after hearing everybody's for the last 2 days, and I can't wait to hear more. And I know that this day I feel too, but I feel the power of God. And you can call me crazy. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I used to say that unrepetitively, like in an ironic way. And now that I hear it, I'm like, God, the coincidences you put in my life, they're not coincidences. You put it in my face and I'll see it. You know that I know you're talking to me. And I 100% hear you. And I'm going to meet you there. You cannot get what you want if you don't meet God halfway there. And I'm meeting you there, dear Lord. I'm meeting you there. I'm meeting you there. And I want to help other people meet you there, dear Lord. He has set me up with this background. He has set me up with these amazing stories. I didn't know at the time that they would be amazing. That having my power stripped from me would make me bear. He did this on purpose. He did this with full-fledged purpose. He knew the intent. He knew what this life was going to be like, and he knew where I would be right now. And he knows where I'm going. So I put full-fledged faith, trust in him. Amen. Amen. Now, that was 10 minutes. And probably the best 10 minutes, and I'm going to look back on this, and I'm going to rewatch that consistently. Whenever I need that, and whenever you might need that, come back to this. But I'm going to get ready, because we have stuff to do, and we're going to make this day count. Carpe diem. We're going to seize the moment. We're going to seize the day, and we are going to become the best potential person that we can be in this life. And I have one question. What will this life be like? Five. Good morning. Let's go.